Hey everybody, Josh here, coming at you from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Benton and Franklin Counties Music and Arts Center in Kennewick. Our doors may be closed right now, but the virtual club is open and we're ready to rock with some great lessons and projects and things like that. And today I've got a fun one for you, all about photography. So I know that I love to take pictures. I'm no master photographer, and I think a lot of us like to take pictures as well, especially because it's so easy to do now. We've got great cameras on our iPhones and our Android phones and other things like that. And I know my kids love to take my phone and run around the house with it and take all these awesome pictures. They're just all masterpieces. They're all so beautiful. But how can we take our pictures to another level? If we've never done it before, all we know how to do is I can point a rectangle at something and call it a picture. And not that it's not a picture, but how can we make these a little bit better? So there are 3 things that I want to go over with everybody today to help make sure that the next picture you take is maybe a little bit more awesome, or things that we can think about to make our pictures even better than the way they are now. And then I want you to send those pictures to us at the virtual club so we can check them out and share them with the world. So the first thing that I want to talk about is lighting. A super important thing that we may sometimes take for granted or may not think about, but we want to make sure that the subject that we're filming, that we're taking a picture of, I said filming because I'm filming this right now, we want to make sure that the subject that we're taking a picture of is really well lit. If this whole building went dark right now, it would be kinda hard to see me. And so we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that we've got great light on all the pictures. I know sometimes my kids will take my phone and take it under the blankets in their bed, and they'll take all these awesome pictures that they love and show me the phone and say, "Daddy, check out these pictures." And I can't see anything because it's all darkness. So we want to make sure that whatever you're taking a picture of is well lit. Really easy to do outside on an awesome sunny day. Number 2, we want to think about this concept called the rule of thirds. It's a super awesome concept that helps us with fundamental photography skills from a composition standpoint. Let me show you what I mean. So I've got on this iPad here a grid, and it divides the camera up into these 9 squares. And so kind of the thought process is that by putting things on these lines, you know, these 2 lines in the center, right here, or going across this way, that we're able to create something that's pleasing to the eye. Something that has good energy moving toward another direction. I want to show you an example of what I mean. Let's put that picture on the screen right now. This is a great picture of Impact Percussion, a group from the Boys and Girls Club. And we can see this member standing here. And he's not centered. Well, why is he not centered? You know, I think it's easy to think, well, we want to take a picture. We want the subject to be centered right in the middle. So that person gets all the fame and glory that they deserve. Well, if we offset it a little bit, we create this energy in the negative space in front of them. If you ever have watched a TV news interview, you notice that most of the time, the person is not set, the anchors are centered because they're talking to you. But if you are interviewing somebody, you'll notice that most of the time they're on the side of the camera and they're looking across the screen. That's because that negative space is energy that's being created by the person who is the subject, or the object that is the subject of that photo. So we want to be thinking about this idea, this rule of thirds, this idea of negative space as we're creating pictures as well. Check out this other picture that I just took this morning. This is of our pool table here at the Music and Arts Center. And you can see the negative space that is above all the balls here. And the energy is being directed that way. And so when we take pictures, we don't just need to think about, well, I'm going to capture what I want to capture and put it smack dab in the middle. And you can do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we can create a little bit more energy, a little bit more intrigue by utilizing that negative space in these photos. One more picture I want to share with you. Oh, it's a picture of my son. What a cutie pie. We can see the energy is going in this certain direction as he's handing his plate over, hoping he's gonna get another big scooping of vegetables, yum. But we wanna make sure that the energy is going that certain direction with that negative space. So, this is my challenge to you. I want you to take a picture, take a couple pictures, use your phone, it's all good, doesn't really matter what it is, but I want you to take a picture thinking about lighting, thinking about the rule of thirds. I should have made the rule of thirds the third one. Oh well, use the rule of thirds as the second piece here. And then the third thing I want you to think about is utilizing that negative space. So right now I'm kind of centered here, but what if I went over here? But I turned this way. My energy is going this way. It's going this way. It would be weird if I did this. Hey, how you doing, everybody? My energy's going this way. I'm like walking off the screen. So we want to make sure that we're utilizing negative space appropriately. So the next time you take a picture of something, think about that, utilizing that negative space, that rule of thirds. So send me your pictures. I want to check them out. You can email them to virtual@greatclubs.org. That's virtual@greatclubs.org. Or upload them to social media, Facebook, Instagram, it's all good, with the hashtag virtual BGCBFC. That's Boys and Girls Club of Benton, Franklin counties. So, hope you enjoyed this. Take some awesome pictures. I want to see. Send me 1, send me 2, send me 3. Good lighting, rule of thirds, negative space. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.